Hey guys, and welcome back to The Elder Scrolls Online. Today we're going to be taking a peek at The Elder Scrolls Online Summerset DLC chapter that's coming out May 21st on PC and June 5th on PS4 and Xbox One. So here's a look at what this is. It's going to be a new chapter, so it's not like a little DLC thing. It's going to be a full chapter, so it's going to be more like Morrowind. For the Elder Scrolls Online more than, let's say, the Thieves Guild or something. So there's going to be a lot more content. And if you pre-order or pre-purchase, you get a Nightmare Cench mount, which we'll preview here in a second. And you also get Morrowind, but I already have Morrowind. And I mean, that's a really cool pre-order bonus, but it kind of sucks if you already have Morrowind. And I think if you already own Morrowind, I think you might get a code that you can give to a friend. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this works, especially on PS4. I imagine on the PC you'd probably get a code. But anyway, here's some things. You get new costumes. If you get a little pet. You get some treasure maps, jewelry crafting, some new skill line, you get a crate, get some experience, and if you get the collector's editions, you get a steed, but if you pre-order, you get a mount anyway, and it's not like the old days where mounts actually have stats, because now you just have your character as a riding skills, so mounts are purely cosmetic, so it doesn't really matter. You don't really need more than one. Who cares, really? But you can spend your money however you want. So this is the free little prologue, I guess you could say, to Summerset. It's free right now, and if you do complete this, you do get, obviously experience and some other stuff, some gold, blah blah blah, and you do get memento, which we'll take a look at the end when we actually get it. So once you accept the quest, you'll get this Mages Guild message stone, and we're just gonna use it, and it activates the quest, and then like what's his face, he'll just pop out of nowhere, appear out of nowhere.
Finally, over here. The great mage needs to speak to you.
Oh, let's go talk to him. We're still in our frost, whatever, our winter celebration colors. I haven't played the game since the winter celebration. I forget what it's called. So we're wearing blue and white. There it is. I think that was the one. I forget. Just trying to find the quest here. Missing prophecy. Wow, and the thing I hate about this game is that you can only hold 25 quests at a time, and especially like RPGs in general, but especially MMOs. It's like, just give me all the quests. Let me hold them all. I want to just hold as many as I can. But
I sent you that message stone days ago. I thought you were never going to respond. Here. Let me set what I was working on aside. We have much to discuss, you and I.
Why have you been trying to contact me? No.
I appear to have a message for you, from an oracle. It came to me in a most distressing manner. But civilized people don't converse via projection. It isn't proper.
Mm-hmm.
Meet me at the Mages Guild Hall in Volkelgard. We can speak there.
Uh-huh. What's wrong, speaking here?
The effort required to sustain this projection is a waste of magicka. Important business should be conducted in person, and the Oracle's revelation deserves a modicum of privacy. Besides, no one else can see me. You appear to be talking to yourself.
Alright, I'll meet you back at the Mages Guild. So I'm pretty sure this, basically where you start, or your race, or whatever, that will trigger where we're going. So we're going to the Volkelgard, although this does have to do with the elves. Summerset, so maybe you'll have to go to VK or VG. Forget what I've already. It's a VG. I always call it VG. So we're gonna upgrade our horse because we haven't done this in a while. We can do this every day. So yeah, it's weird because ever since that one world update where you can go anywhere you want in the world and everything's scaled to your level, especially like my soul gems that were pre-patch to have levels on them, because now soul gems don't have levels on them. And that's weird little things like that no one really pays attention to, but it pisses me off. And now it's like, I like how it used to be, where the whole world was scaled to your level, because then I would know, like, okay, if this is zone 5 to 10, then I'm going to clear this zone out and all the quests in this area before I move on to the zone that's 10 to 15. And then I'll go to the zone that's 10 to 15 and clear out all the quests before I do the level 20 zone. You know what I mean? Now that you can go anywhere, it's like, I don't know how to stop, and I want to just do everything. Even though I basically been focusing on the DLC. I haven't even finished the main story in this game, but that's another day. So we're over here in the Mages Guild. This is they got this memento from the Origin DLC, I think. I went back to that before I started doing this. Obviously, that's why we were in Rothgar.
Over here, we have much to discuss, you and I.
Now I know some
We
of
do,
you
do
are
we?
wondering why I ban necromancy in my classroom. Trust me, the smell alone is
Yeah,
worth
let's see
steering
what this is
clear.
going on over here. There's a quest over here too, apparently. So many quests, a little time. Yeah, so I got this. So if you trigger it once, it kind of freezes you, but if you trigger it again, you can kind of walk around with it. It works with the mouse. Yeah.
But since you're here now, we might as well discuss that message. It came from Mariv, an oracle of the weird. I usually avoid soothsayers, but Mariv possesses a genuine talent.
And this oracle mentioned me by name. Every time I think of oracle, I think of
Down to the last syllable. Her predictions are open to interpretation, but her words made me uneasy. A web of trouble. The island that went away. 3 dark princes. And your name. After that, she stopped responding to my projections.
What does all of that mean? I mean, obviously, I'm
It
trying to save her.
means you need to find the oracle and make sure she's alright. I've enchanted a small boat to take you to an isolated part of Bleak Rock, near her last known location. And take this medallion of summoning. Use it to call upon me if the need arises.
Alright, I'll go check on the oracle.
As it so happens, the great mage knows a great deal about a great many things. What else can I tell you before you go?
What made you uneasy about the oracle's message?
Uneasy? I don't believe that's the word I used.
Well, nevertheless.
Nevertheless, her prophetic verses tend to be loquacious and hauntingly beautiful. This one was terse. It mentioned trouble of some sort, a vanishing island and dark princes, probably Daedra.
Most likely. So, what does those things mean exactly?
Well, trouble could mean almost anything.
That's
So
true.
nothing good. The island could refer to Artaeum, the home of the Sigic Order.
Sigic Order.
It
you said.
disappeared more than 300 years ago. And I have heard rumors about some sort of Daedric alliance.
Why did she mention me specifically? It doesn't. Well, I guess she's a
You'll
oracle.
have to take that up with the Oracle. I suppose you figured into her vision, or whatever it is that spawns her prognostications. If this message came from anyone else, I'd say it was some sort of ruse.
Yeah.
Mariv, however, is the genuine article.
Can you tell me about her?
Oracle Mariv belongs to the Weird, a sisterhood of witches that revere the natural world. Mariv started receiving visions at a young age. Over the years, she has provided the Mages Guild and the Sigic Order with warnings we could act upon.
What kind of warnings?
The usual sorts of dire predictions. Most recently, Mari foresaw the deaths of Kings Fulbert and Tamlin. She has an unusual knack, an ability to see into other realms as well as into possible futures. Makes her useful to the Sigic Order.
So if you think she's in danger, why can't you just bring her here? Why bring me?
Believe me, I tried. Mariv has always been a loner, even more so than her fellow Wirises. She said she had more to do and that you would come to save her. So get to it. Go save the Oracle. Then get her to tell you more about her vision.
What does an enchanted boat do exactly?
Surely you can puzzle that one out on your
Yeah.
own. It will take you exactly where I told it to go. But the magic isn't permanent. Best get a move on. You don't want to be on that tiny boat in the middle of the ocean when the spell wears off.
Alright, just give me the boat and I'll be off.
Give you the... What? Do you think I have a boat in my pocket?
Maybe.
That it folds up and fits in your backpack? Ridiculous!
Oh, it's magic.
It's nearby on the docks. I'll mark the location on your map.
Why are we using a map anyway? You could have
I
just
did get
summoned
the
me there.
name the Oracle provided me with right, didn't I? I've magicked the medallion so that you can use it to call me to your location, provided the need is great and I'm not otherwise occupied. Be sure to save it for a special occasion.
Alright, I got something in my front pocket for you. Alright, so, oh yeah, obviously I did some editing and changed our color scheme back to black and red out of that blue and white. I feel like it in black and red. Looks cool. We're either wearing synthesis, or I think we're wearing a mixture of synthesis and whatever name. It's a mix of the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood armor sets, which I like. So, if you were wondering too, they changed the placement of hide helmet. Hide helmet used to be in the options in the gameplay, and now it's under your mementos, under helmet hats or whatever. And now they replaced it with cosmetics hats in the option menu. I forget. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Probably 99% of people who play this game, or most games, don't really care about hiding their helmets when they're not in combat or whatever. Or whatever. I take my helmet on and off multiple times. Although I guess I should say hood and mask, since we're wearing like a little hood and mask and not a helmet, but you know what I mean. Just talking to her. I don't know, have we talked to her? We might as well talk to her. I don't remember. It's been a while. See what she has to say. I don't know if she's doing
I
that.
don't stink of fish. I'm surrounded by a delicious bouquet.
Yeah, fish stinks. I mean, some of it's okay to eat, but most of the time it smells. Oh yeah, this reminds me too, something else. But yeah, this was free for PlayStation Plus members, and I don't know if it was free on PC at some point or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if it's still even free for PlayStation Plus members. It probably is. Probably, I imagine, it's the same for Gold, Xbox Live Gold. Sajik thing reminded me of that. The jackal. But I like my jackal. Keep the jackal on there. And my speed load. And now we're at Bleak Rock. Through a veil. Darkly. It's kind of funny being here because it's like 90 degrees out today. Isn't this like the starter zone for the other place? I can't remember. All the way over here. Pretty sure this is the starting zone for what, the Ebonheart pack? I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, let's go find the Oracle. Let's avoid combat for now because I don't know. I'm gonna switch to this hotbar. There she is. Knock knock.
Don't come any. Oh, you're not one of those Daedric monstrosities.
Well, just don't look at my eyes. And don't mind my black and red armor. And my blade of woe.
First these Daedric aberrations and now you? What trouble has Oracle Mariv dredged up this time?
I don't know. Some guy named Vanis something sent me
The
over.
Great Mage? That doesn't surprise me. He's always had a peculiar fascination with Mariv's talents.
Talents, huh?
My sister prefers her solitude, but we come by occasionally to check on her. When I arrived, the Daedra were everywhere, but Mariv wasn't here.
Well, they mentioned me by name.
Interesting. I noticed fresh ink on one of her parchment sheets. I think she was writing something when the Daedra appeared. His vision must have been special to attract the attention of those unnatural creatures.
Do you think they harmed the Oracle in some way? Think she's in danger?
Perhaps.
Dead?
But there's no evidence of violence here. No, I think she sent her message and escaped to a place of safety. Probably the old weird site in what is now the mines of Chorus. It's a good place to hide. Seek Mariv there.
Alright, I'll go check out the mines and see if I can find the Oracle there. I guess you stay here and stay well. Alright, back to the boat.
Be careful. Those old mines may be abandoned, but that doesn't mean they're empty. Meanwhile, I shall tell my sisters what occurred here.
Alright, you go do that. And I'll go rummage through your backpack. Spider silk gloves. I wonder if these are new, because it's high elf. I don't know if that's a new armor set or not. I don't think so. I don't think they would put new armor set in like this. Just I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't remember if spider silk gloves or armor is new or not. I don't know. But it's high elf. Summerset's high elf, so I'm gonna say it's new. I don't know. I guess we might have to fight these guys. Yeah, fight these guys. Gotta use our skills. It always pisses me off that you can't play this game with a keyboard and mouse on the PS4. You can connect the keyboard to it and you can text chat with it, but that's about it. And I know it's silly to just play with the keyboard and mouse and just turn on the PC and play it that way, but it was fun, especially playing I think really the only game really on the PS4 right now you can play with keyboard and mouse is Fortnite. Fortnite Battle Royale. Save the world. Either one. It's fun. So nice when things load fast. Mines of Kuras discovered. So we're in Penumbra. We've been here before. Haven't really done anything here though, but we've been here before. We've been everywhere in the world actually, more or less. I went everywhere and got waste shrines everywhere. I forget why. Some quests had me go someplace, and I was like, well, you know what? I should probably just go everywhere, check out the world, get waste shrines everywhere, so I can go everywhere whenever I want to. But then I ran into the problem of wanting to do quests everywhere, and then you gotta stop talking to everybody because it's like you can only hold 25 quests for some stupid reason. Alright, so Delve, which means we should have no problem doing this by ourselves, and then I guess they're still public, I think. But sucks that it is. And oh, I forget what I was doing here. It's probably doing something else. There we go. There's a map. Just gotta go there, straight ahead. So I got one hotbar is like combat skills, another hotbar is defensive and sneaking around. So probably gonna use our sneaking around hotbar and just go invisible. Because I don't want to fight people. Although I do have a bit of all. Let's see if we could do it. I might as well fight these guys because it's a zombie. I don't remember fighting zombies. I wonder if this is some new enemies. I don't know. Like again. Like I said, I haven't really played this game in a really long time, so I don't remember. There were zombies. I remember Draugr. I think it's more of a Skyrim thing. Well, Draugr exists outside of the world of Elder Scrolls and Skyrim, but I guess we'll just go straight to the objective. I don't know. I just don't feel like exploring. I just want to finish this little Summerset stuff. Which, man, it's almost summer. It's almost June. It's almost summertime. Depending on where you live, spring kind of didn't happen. It's kind of winter the whole time. Pause the video and read those at your own pace. Like I don't even care about reading things anymore. I'll just browse through it, see if anything interesting catches my eye. Oh yeah, and I remember someone a long time ago in one of my videos was saying something about how, or stream or something, like how did I turn on damage numbers or something? And that's in the options. You just push, I don't know, on the PS4 it's the options button, ironically. And then you go to options, and I think it's under gameplay, and you can go to settings. You can turn on damage damage notifiers and the vision cones on the ground for when they attack. The enemy outlines, you can change the colors in the outlines of enemies and NPCs and friendlies, and you can turn on your name and friendly names and all that other stuff. You can do so much things in the options. Just open the options and play it, mess around with options. Do what you want to do. I like seeing numbers. I feel like if you're going to play an MMO, you want to see numbers fly at you, right? I can't remember if numbers fly off in Destiny, or if there's even an option in Destiny to fly off numbers. I feel like there is. Even though not saying Destiny, I don't know, but I was just thinking about Borderlands, because you can do that in Borderlands, and Borderlands reminded me of Destiny. I'm playing in third person, because I don't know, whatever, who cares. So I play MMOs. I play MMOs in third person. Usually not this close. I mean, usually kind of close. Unless you're on like a PvP server, then like, you know, you want it zoomed out more so you can see if anyone's about to run up behind you and kill you. But I like seeing my character. No point. What's the point in creating a character for how many minutes and getting all the cool armor if you never see it? first person, you know what I mean? It's usually in combat, I'm in third person, running around town, I'm in third person, then when I'm actually like going, picking out stuff and looking through barrels and backpacks, I go first person. It just depends. Oh, I'm yawning a lot right now, I don't know why. Because I'm tired, that's probably why. My brain needs oxygen, that's why it yawns, right? Yawning, giving your brain oxygen, I think that's how it works. I think I heard that somewhere. Probably a TV show, so take it with a grain of salt. Might as well. Got to play it well. So yeah, last time I played Elder Scrolls Online, we were playing Morrowind on another character. We started, forget the name of the Warden. The Warden. We created a new character so we can be the Warden class. And get all those little skills and stuff. We got the collector's edition, so we want to see our bear and whatnot. Yeah, and before that we were doing the Dark Brotherhood stuff too, but the thing about the Dark Brotherhood is the story missions don't, you have to level up, and in order to level up you got to do all the repetitive bounty kills, and then you got to do, you only have one quest per day that gives you a nice chunk of XP for it. But it kind of sucks because you keep going back to your starter zone to do the quest, even though it's an open world, so it'd be nice if they threw some contract kills in the Dark Brotherhood scattered throughout the rest of the world. Mix it up a little bit. And then their daily quests, you go into like the same cave over and over again. Or like 1 or 3 caves, I don't know. I just want to finish the story in that because I had a fun time. And the one thing I don't know if things like Morrowind and Summerset are free with Elder Scrolls Plus, because obviously, you know, they used to be a subscription model, and now they're free to play, so they have their little Plus thing, and that gives you, you know, a bunch of XP and crafting bag and blah 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 and blah blah blah. You saw at the end of the start of this video, mine expired, which means all my crafting materials are in my crafting bag. Even though I don't have access to my crafting bag, I can still use them, but I can't access my crafting bag to take them out if I wanted to move them. But I guess I don't need to move them, but it's just weird. It's kind of like in a limbo where I can't access them, but I can still use them. But it comes into a problem where now I have 2 stacks of an item, and one of the stacks I can't access, so now my backpack and my bank is getting filled up, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. As long as I don't lose all those items, that's the main thing. But yeah, so like all the other DLCs you get for free, access to freely, as long as you have your ESO Plus subscription. But I don't know if Morrowind and Summerset, since they're not technically DLCs, they're story chapters or something. They're marked different from the other DLCs in the Crown Store. That's the only reason why I say it. So I don't know if I'm, you know, saying save your 30 or 50, 60 bucks. I don't know how much this is. Summerset. And just spend $15 if you can power through it in a month. Because most of the stuff, you know, play every day, probably power through it in a month, no problem, for 15 bucks. And he still gives you like 1,500 crowns. So if you do like it, you can probably just buy it that way too. If you do like it, buy something else. I don't know. I had bought all the DLCs, including Morrowind, except for the dungeon ones, just because I just don't have a reliable group, guild, anything on ESO on the PS4 to play with, to do that stuff with. So why spend my money on dungeons that I can't do? But I guess with the One World patch, the dungeon finder and stuff would probably be good, because now everything's scaled to your level, so it's not like you need to find someone at your level to do it. But anyway, that's going to end this part for the Summerset prologue, into the Veil Darkly, or whatever it's called, where we helped the Oracle. So we will be back. I'll probably upload this video the same day, probably, so maybe in a couple hours you'll see the next one. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the top left playlist there to watch some more Elder Scrolls Online videos, and you know, click somewhere else. It'll probably be Far Cry 5 playlist, since I'm showing this video here, and maybe Diablo 3 and XCOM 2 will be there too. You can click on and watch and play, or maybe there'll be some other videos. I don't know. You're watching it right now, so thanks for watching, guys.